Well, I'm just calling to actually give a testimonial, which is extremely odd for me since I don't do that.
Well, thank you. Welcome.
Well, let me just tell a little bit of the story. About 3 weeks ago, I was feeling some tenderness in the right part, in the left leg, in the very front of the shin, right next to the shin bone. And I thought maybe when I was exercising, I knocked into something. But then a lump was coming up, and it was about the size of, I would say, a ping pong ball, golf ball size. I mean, pretty protruded, where when you looked at my leg, you saw it. And, I try not to be a vain person, but when my legs and my eyes are my best assets. So when something like that happens, you get a little concerned, not only because of your looks, but because of health. So I went to the doctor. They did a biopsy. It ended up being a fatty tumor. So Wendy had suggested maybe I should try Serra and the Serra Pro line. So that's what I did, and I've taken it for 12 days. It's now the size of a marble.
That is awesome. Really? In 12 days?
I can't even believe it. Like 12 days. And my other option was them going in, cutting it out, and me having a scar, maybe a 4-inch scar on my leg. And I'm like, well, let me just try to do something else. And I am so thrilled with the result. I never imagined in 12 days I would see something. In most cases, you have to wait 30, 60, 90 days for it to get into your system and start working. And I am just thrilled. I hope it'll even help me with the scar tissue I have from my endometriosis. And I'm sold on the product. I love it to death. It's so inexpensive, and I just think it's a really good quality, and I'll continue to take it.
Awesome. Now, what doses were you taking, Kelly, to get those results so dramatically in just 12 days?
I'm taking the 20,000, I believe, IU in the terra-coated form, and I take 3 a day. So you should generally take it on an empty stomach. So what I'm doing is I get up a little earlier in the morning, I take it, and then I can still have my protein shake about an hour later.
So not extremely high doses. It's gentle on your stomach. You're not having any adverse side effects or feeling wacky in any way or anything?
I'm not. And that's the funny part is I'm very particular in the supplementation that I do in my life because I'm very sensitive to some things. I may take something that causes me to have an issue, or I start to be, have a stomach ache, or my ulcers come back. Just different things can be harsh on your stomach and allow constipation to become a factor, even though it's not fun. And I haven't experienced any of that. I've strictly had an enjoyable time. I'm seeing the results, and it's just amazing to find a product that actually does what it says it's going to do. Always blows me away, and in such a little amount of time. I've only spent 12. This is my 13th day that I took it this morning, and it's just I have no doubt in my mind that I'm not going to have a lump there, and it's just thrilling.
Exactly. Well, and you have a visual, because oftentimes if we take it for arterial plaque, we don't know, is it gone? But when you have a cyst or, a soft tumor like you had, and now it's the size of a marble when it was the size of a ping pong ball 12 days ago, you can't argue with that.
No way. And like I said, I encourage anybody out there, if you listen to the show, you've heard me before, I'm not a big endorser. I only endorse products that I personally use. So get on the Pure Living Now website, check it out.